Hey guys, my name is Miska and welcome to Overwatch Central. Today we are taking a look at a bunch of bugs, bug fixes and other stuff around this same topic. Of course, the massive Winter Wonderland update hit yesterday with a bunch of cool skins and other cosmetics, the new game mode, and just a bunch of awesome updates to the game like that. But there are other things than just features and cosmetic updates. And in this video we'll be first looking at the patch notes with all the bug fixes. There are a lot of them. I won't be going through every single one, but I'll highlight the more important ones and the more standard ones that a lot of people should know about by now, honestly. And then I'll go through some more known issues and some pretty game-breaking bugs both on PC and console. So let's begin with the patch notes then. And there are some notable things that have been fixed here. So one thing I want to highlight here, for example, is that Moira can now pass through enemies using Fade. Apparently that was a bug. It would happen quite often that Moira would just not be able to get through doorways because an enemy was in the way, but now she can actually do that. She can pass through enemies using Fade. So that's actually pretty helpful. As someone that plays Rogue a decent amount, you could body block Moira in doorways, and she couldn't use Fade to get out. Moira could also not heal a Reaper in Wraith form using her Coalescence ultimate. That's apparently also been fixed. And for some reason, Moira's biotic orb would just disappear if you shot it at a Mei wall rather than bounce off, so they've reworked some stuff regarding passing through terrain and other structures for the Moira orb, so now that should actually work properly. A lot of really good stuff there. Of course, all the Doomfist fixes have gone through. I won't be talking about them again because I've talked about them twice already, I think, but I'll show them on the screen. Just a bunch of stuff around Seismic Slam and the Rocket Punch that have been tweaked, fixed and improved, but like we talked about to Chipsa in this video right here, it might not be quite enough for Doomfist. Moving on from that though, we've had some other minor bug fixes around Mei, Mercy, and some other heroes such as Widowmaker actually. But the one I want to highlight here is the fact that Mei's Cryo Freeze will actually now clear the anti-healing debuff caused by Ana's Biotic Grenade. So you can actually properly get rid of that now, whilst before you would sometimes go into Cryo Freeze expecting it to be removed and it just wouldn't be. Alright, with all of those out of the way, these are the bug fixes that have been implemented into the live client that were on the PTR. We're gonna go into known issues and new bugs that have appeared, and some of these are really bad actually. So just as a disclaimer, I wouldn't suggest to necessarily just avoid competitive play overall, but if you're one of those players that don't really play a lot of competitive play, I was thinking, oh, today might be a good day to get back into it. You might want to wait another day, it's up to you really. These bugs are kind of rare though. Alright, with that out of the way, I want to start off with this console Mercy bug though, as it is, I believe, still in the game at this point. I'll try to update a pinned comment if these gets fixed, but Mercy actually will lose one of her resurrection charges. If you rest once out of Valkyrie, then you activate Valkyrie and you try to rest someone, but it won't actually work because you won't get that second charge. And this is actually pretty huge. It means that Valkyrie as an ultimate is just a lot worse than console all of a sudden in that way. So yeah, activating Valkyrie after resurrecting an ally will cause you to be unable to resurrect any other ally for the duration of your ultimate. So if you don't resurrect before the ultimate and then you just ult, you should still have the 2 reses. But yeah, very weird bug, but that's a thing. There's a bunch of small stuff as of visual stuff around Moira that I definitely think will be fixed. The known issues list is actually quite lengthy, and whilst there's a lot of visual stuff here, there are some important things, but I'm gonna highlight a few things here that I think is important for everybody to know about. Alright, first up on the list, a comp play Payload glitch. This one is pretty huge, and I've seen it be reported a few times actually, so it can't be that rare. It doesn't seem to happen to loads of people, but it's more like when it does happen, it affects the whole match of all the players that are in it, and all those 12 people will probably report it as it is very game breaking. For some reason, the payload will sometimes just randomly not move anymore. It won't move forwards and it won't move backwards, and you can't finish the map even if you're right at the end of the map, right on the very last marker of where you are supposed to win actually. I've seen this happen on PC and I'm not sure on console actually, but this can happen at random points in the game as well. You'll have a team fight, you'll wipe the entire enemy team as you are all contesting the payload, and then you'll all try to push it, but you won't get anywhere. I'm not sure if this only happens in overtime, but for the most part I've seen this happen in overtime. And this is just game breaking as a whole, as you just can't play the game mode anymore. And depending on where it happens in the match as well, it will just favor one of the teams. The game will just be completely unwinnable. But yeah, like I said, I'm not sure how rare this bug is. I see a lot of people still playing comp, and it's not like this will happen every game or every other game or anything like that. But yeah, now you guys know about it. Alright, as for other known issues, I want to report 2 things as they have affected the community, and I feel like they will be important for at least certain people to know about. So the first thing is that if you're playing Junkrat and you want to kill a Mei right as she comes out of the cryo freeze, sometimes if you just throw the concussion mine into the Mei or near near that cryo-frozen May, it'll just disappear into it. I feel like that's just one of those that you can actually run into. Again, not sure how rare this is, it's impossible for me to tell. And finally, there has been an AMD related issue with Overwatch, where people that run AMD GPUs mainly will experience this render device lost crash. Overwatch will just crash and you will get an error message saying your rendering device has been lost. And a lot of the time, if I've been getting this bug, it's been because I've had two games up at the same time, as in Overwatch and some other game, or my video editing software and Overwatch, and I even run an Nvidia GPU, but in this case it's due to AMD's latest drivers. It seems like they have been fixed. If you update your AMD drivers, it seems like you can actually get around this. I'll link a post down below on how to go about this and how to fix it. But yeah, a lot of people have been reporting on this issue, and I know a couple of people as well actually personally that have had this bug, or well, experienced this issue rather. So check the description if you are having that issue. But that is gonna be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I wanted to report on all of this, and some of this is very game breaking. Some of this can actually be fixed and some of it can be kind of avoided, I guess. So I thought it was important to talk about. Anyway, I don't normally do this sort of bug fix roundup type of thingies, but do let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, of course, and subscribe for more Overwatch content as per usual. Thank you very much for watching though, and until next time, take care, and we'll see you then.